Welcome to day 86 of playing the 100 line Last Defense Academy. We are continuing on Tsubasa's route today. Today will be a bit of a longer stream compared to my last few streams, where they've lasted nothing more than a few minutes, because today, compared to yesterday's, or I guess this morning's, depending on when the stream was in, when it's past 12 a.m. my time, and it's currently 7 p.m. my time, so that would mean that's been less than a whole day. But still a day nonetheless, since my consciousness has changed through the avenue of sleep. So yeah, we are continuing on Tsubasa's route. I was working in silence with Tsubasa yet again today, and with her was maybe a stretch. We were just occupying the same space. But still, even that was enough to make me a bit nervous. I was alone with a girl who had feelings for me. I strained my posture more so than when I was alone. I was worried if maybe it was coming off as unnatural. But as we continued on work, my self-consciousness gradually faded away. By the way, I want details. About what? About what's gone down so far in this game of romance. How did things with Kura and Kiyoshika go? Of course, you don't have to tell me anything that's private. Right. I wasn't sure what I could tell her. It wasn't that I didn't know what was private and what was fair game, but I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to accurately express our experiences or my feelings, no matter how I summed it up. But I couldn't exactly tell her that, so despite my discomfort, I gave her a rough rundown of my time with Kura and Kiyoshika. Wow, that's crazy. I did hear the rumors, but those two are seriously intense about it. Like I told you though, I could never do something like that. I can't imagine you being like that either somehow. That reminds me, can I ask you if you've ever been in love? In love? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. No, that's not it. I'm just not totally sure if you could really call it love. That's fine, let me hear it. I don't mind if it's not exactly love. Okay, then, it's so totally typical, right? I admired an upperclassman from afar. I thought he was cool. Oh, like the kind of thing that happens in manga. Yeah, that's about it, honestly. Oh, yeah, that probably doesn't count. See, I told you. Basically, I've never been in love before. That's why I can't be as intense as Kura or Kiyoshika, even though I am a straightforward person. But I do guess I have some yearnings or whatever. Who cares, right? Well, chatting like this was a nice change of pace. Let's get back to it. Right. Up and after troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 79th day here at Last Defense Academy. I was working in silence with Tsubasa yet again today. By the way, yeah? What are you making there anyways? I hadn't had a chance to ask until now. Oh, it's an engine, a pretty big one. Right, it was indeed a pretty big engine. But why? It's a long story. I told you that my grandpa got me into mechanics, right? Sounds familiar. I did remember hearing about it, but I couldn't remember if it was before or after I left through time. My answer sounded a little vague due to my hesitation, but Tsubasa continued on, seemingly not noticing. My grandpa runs a workshop. Mostly we focus on cars, but we do some other stuff too. Electric massages for dogs, specialized dishwashers for wine glasses. Wow, that's an extensive portfolio. Why is it all so niche? But since you asked me why I'm working on an engine specifically, I'm testing to see what I can do. What do you mean? My grandpa is crazy for machinery, just like me, if not more so. He used every spare minute trying to make something new. He made one of these just for fun. For fun? I wanted to keep up with him, so I tried making one before, based on what I'd seen from his work, but I failed. But it's been a few years, so I think I might be able to pull it off now. So that's what I mean by testing myself. I see. I hope it works out. Right. Since I'm going to all the effort, don't forget you're on... Wait, what? Right, since I'm going to all the effort. Don't give up on your alarm clock either. Keep going until it's done. My progress as of late was horrendous. Honestly, I felt like scrapping the whole thing since yesterday. Maybe she could tell. I'll do what I can. That sounds like quitter talk to me. Anyways, all this talking is getting me tired. Why don't we have some tea before we get back to work? Then I'll just... No, it's fine. I'll do it. Oh. Sorry. Me too, let's forget the tea, yeah. We quickly put our hands away and resumed working. I was thirsty, so tea had honestly sounded good, but I was too embarrassed to say anything now. And that's how they fall into love. It's just slow actions like that. Up and after troops, time to get ready for your ninth day here at Last Defense Academy. The sound of our tools clattered as if to drown out the silence. I got used to both being with Tsubasa and being with her in silence. I didn't feel the itch to feel it with small talk. If we happened to come up with a topic, we'd chat as we worked or take a break, and change things up with some conversation. We found our rhythm in this tacit understanding. By the way, I was the one initiating conversation this time. You're still prone to puking easily, right? Very. Why do you ask? I just realized you haven't had any incidents since we started hanging out. Is it because working with machines relaxes you? Oh, is that what it looks like? I'm actually so nervous that I'm really struggling to keep it down. For real? Yeah, I'm just playing. I'm not saying I'm a little nervous about this whole love game thing, but I don't feel pukey at all. Maybe romantic stuff doesn't trigger it. No, I sure hope that's the case. By the way, has it always been a problem for you? The whole getting sick from being nervous or from emotional things? Not exactly. There's a pretty clear trigger. My mom is what you call a tiger mom. I had lessons from morning till night when I was a kid. I spent every day studying. Back then, I thought this was normal, and I was desperate to meet her expectation. But I guess I just didn't have it in me. I'm really just an average girl. Even if I tried to cut down on my sleeping hours, I was working myself to the bone just to barely keep up. Shut up, everything I was holding back came exploding out of me. How do you mean? I was taking piano lessons while on stage during my recital. I just got so incredibly nervous that I just threw up over the keys, and ever since then I've had a sensitive stomach. Oh, but I did just suffer on forever like that. Mom must have felt bad, because she switched to a more independent approach to my education. After that, I started going to Grandpa's workshop and fell in love with machinery. Sorry, I didn't think it would be such a heavy story. Oh no, it's totally fine. It actually happens pretty often. Besides, I'm thankful it did. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gotten so obsessed with machines, right? Right. That's true, but it was still sad. Good morning, feeling good? Okay, give me a second. I got the film in my hand, so I'm watching it out. What's with all this energy? Come on, we've met so many times now. You don't have to mix it up and keep it fresh. Right. But well, everyone knows victory and celebration comes after stagnation and frustration. Let's just get right into the same old, same old. Anyways, how goes the romance with Tsubasa? Right. But I seriously can't take it anymore. You're going to tell me that doesn't feel romantic at all, right? But as you spend time together, you'll develop an attraction that you just can't sort out until the very last moment. How many times is this now anyways? I don't know if that's how this one's going to turn out. She's right about the part where things don't feel romantic with Tsubasa right now, but... Stop that, I know everything. You gotta respect a girl's intuition. Hey Moko, aren't you being a little weird today? Huh? What? Every fair maiden has days like this. You don't need me to spell it out to you, do you? Oh my god. Anyways, I'm not in the mood right now, so let's just wrap this. Oh, well now. Even though your predictability is so totally boring me, I'm an ally to all the women out there looking for love, so I've done a little string pulling to get you two moving along a little. You should really be looking forward to tomorrow. String pulling? Oh my god, it's so not easy dealing with you slow burn types. Ignoring my questions, Moko listlessly exited the room. Women are such mysteries, Moko included. Hey, maybe let's not do this? It's really not either of our styles. Yeah, this was what Moko meant about pulling strings. I know you guys aren't pool dance party people, but there's a reason cliches never die, okay? They work. Just have a fun little pool date for me. Encouraged by Moko during our meeting yesterday, Tsubasa invited me to the pool, but make sure I knew that wasn't her idea. Tsubasa was always wearing her work clothes, but now she's in a swimsuit at the pool. It's enough to put a guy on the edge. But I guess since we're here now, we may as well make the best of it. What should we do? Oh, I know. Want to race across the pool? Hey, that sounds pretty good. But let me warn you, I'm a pretty good swimmer. Now, I don't usually see you this confident. Now I definitely want to race you. Looking decided, Tsubasa swung her arms around to warm up. Does that mean you're good too? That's for me to know and you to find out. Okay, the loser has to do whatever the winner says. Anything goes? Anything reasonable, at least. If you wouldn't do it yourself, you can't ask for it. Okay, I'm in. Alright, then here goes. I was hardly uniquely gifted, but I always enjoyed swimming. Part of it was because I could swim faster than most, but the fun for me was the way that it wasn't just about whipping your arms around as fast as possible. You have to think about how to effectively displace the water, about the angle of your arms, your agility, and the shape you make with your palms. Swimming with all those factors in mind maximizes the joy of trial and error experience. Other sports don't give you the sensation of steering yourself like that. It's been a while since I last swam seriously, but I was feeling sharp. Maybe I'm just being overly competitive. I pulled ahead of Tsubasa and touched the opposite edge of the pool. Then I raised my head. What the? I win. Come on, now, you were crazy fast. Didn't I tell you? I had swimming lessons as a kid. I wasn't any good at piano or algebra, but I was great at swimming. Yeah, you never mentioned that. Well, I won. And so, I was going to have to obey one of Tsubasa's demands, no questions asked. It's a pretty cute picture, though. Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 15th day here, and by 15th I mean 82nd. The pool day yesterday must have been a good change of pace. My head felt clearer than usual, and Tsubasa seemed to be in a good mood too. But even if the gears were turning in my brain, I felt like I was trying to solve a calculus problem without knowing my formulas. Are you stuck? Yeah, big time. I felt like things were going pretty good, but I just can't get these gears to mesh right. I wonder what's wrong. Let me take a look. Oh, of course, this one's tricky. It looks like the gears are angled wrong, but they're stuck because the exterior is warped. Let me borrow it. Sure. She took my half-finished alarm clock, and with the dexterity of someone who's done it a dozen times before, ta-da, she finished the alarm clock in no time at all. You're incredible, Tsubasa. I was genuinely thankful, but at the same time, I felt a kind of emptiness, seeing all of my hard work rendered irrelevant. I'm sorry, there's no point if I do it. I'll just put it back to how it was. No, it's okay. No, it's not. The enjoyment comes from the feeling you get when you build something with your own two hands and it actually works. She barely finished her sentence before she moved so effortlessly that it was like she was rewinding time. And suddenly, my alarm clock was back to where it was when I got stuck. Okay, now you try. Yeah, but it's pretty amazing you got this far on your own. You'll be done by tomorrow. I don't know about that, but I sure hope so. What is it? Well, we got a little too close just now when you showed me your project. Oh, you're right? I'm just messing with you. Stop that. It feels too real. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That's amazing. I'm even feeling a little emotional. Come on, that's just laying on thick. But actually, same here. I guess the place where I got stuck yesterday was a bottleneck of sorts. In the span of 2 days, I'd made huge progress on my alarm clock, and before I knew it, I was almost done. Then it all just came together and I was finished. Now it's hardly ticking each second away. I was sure there was no way someone as bad with machines as me would ever get this done, but I guess anything's possible. It just happened because you worked hard, Takumi. Seriously, you're awesome. Someone who's not into machinery building an alarm clock from scratch like that is like someone who sucks at sports doing a 50-meter dash in 6 seconds. Now you're really laying it on thick. I can't let you show me up. I need to get back to work. How much longer until you're done with the big thing? If nothing goes wrong, maybe 10 days. I'd be happy if it was done by day 95. Well, if my clock's done, then I don't have a project to work on anymore. Why don't I just help you out if there's anything I could do? Oh, that'd be super helpful. Do you mind? Not at all. I need some way to pay you back, so this is perfect. Huh? Pay me back for what? Well, I wasn't exactly obsessing over it. I felt insecure about how bad I was with machinery. You helped me get over that, Tsubasa, so I owe you one. Huh? Is it your turn to exaggerate now? Herc, are you messing with me again? Yeah, just joking. You were making me get all experienced. Right, fair enough. She was joking, right? Probably not. And then rainbows come out of a girl's mouth. Are you alright? Is anything bothering you? Not at the moment. Okay. Today, I'm starting to work on a complicated piece of machinery for my first assignment as Tsubasa's assistant. Well, calling it work is being generous. I was just tightening the screws on completely unfamiliar parts and filing things down. But help is help, I suppose. It was simple stuff that anyone could do, but still, keeping my hands busy calmed me down. I wasn't even bothered by the protracted silence. Hey, Tsubasa started to speak as she kept working. This is nice, isn't it? The way the silence doesn't feel awkward. Oh, I was just thinking the same thing. We're on the same wavelength. For real. Ka-chuck, ka-chuck, chuck, chuck. Hello and good day. Hey, I have to say it's so wonderful to be alive. What's up with you? Nothing really. I just realized that the world's a beautiful place in all its simplicity. Bright smiles on faces and shining stars in the sky are just easy to understand symbols of the very beauty of the world itself. The world is so beautiful, it's worth living in it without reservation. No, it's beautiful to have it's so beautiful you have to honor it by living unfettered. Did something happen to her? Was there something that made you have this realization, or... Eek, you can't ask an innocent girl strange questions like that. Strange question. Oh, fuck. My light just fell. Okay, give me a second while I fix my light bulb painter. What's it called? It's normally hanging by the edge of my table. Because it's like, you know, it's a desk lamp type thing. Fuck. Hard to do this with one hand. So I should use both. I'll move this out of the way. I'm free, no more constipation. Honestly, maybe this is better hanging from somewhere else. I don't know. Like if I put it here, I guess that would be better. But there's not really a structure to keep it in place, so it feels a bit dangerous. Okay, let me get some tape real quick. Oh, I realized, you know what would be perfect for keeping this in place? Literally some, a toilet paper roll. Actually, no, toilet paper roll. Shit just fell. Fuck. Okay. Let's just put it back to where it's supposed to be. Probably not worth the trouble. Okay. Okay, I'm free. No more constipation. Oh, this is the big reveal, really? So that's why she was so moody our last meeting. By the way, at last meeting, I was a little backed up, so it might have been a bit crabby. You're not upset, are you? I'm so sorry. No, I'm just glad to hear everything's worked out. I'm even glad that she seems normal today. Anyways, how goes it? How goes your time with Tsubasa? It's fun. Maybe you heard from Tsubasa, but I finished my alarm clock. And since yesterday, I've been helping with the engine that she's been making. No, fuck this. We go for perfection here. We can't get it. That's our fault. Okay. Okay. Fucking good enough. No. We can go better. There we go. My oh my. I know this Moko's smirking and regretted saying as much as I did. I can really tell you're having a lot of fun with Tsubasa. But how are things going in the romance department? Do you like her? Well, I could. You still don't know? Yeah. The way you can't answer immediately is one of your weak points, but it's also one of the nice things about you. I don't consider it that nice. Well, don't be like that. If you can't answer immediately, it means you're not giving a half-hearted answer either. People are surprisingly prone to letting themselves get swept up in their emotions. Especially love, right? It's nice that you don't fall into those cliches, I guess. Well, that's assuming you make a decision when the time comes, of course. For better or for worse, you have 15 days left at the school and with Tsubasa. Go get them, Tiger. Got it. I'll go and get them as best as I can. Fucked up a bit because I had a gap on my mouse pad and now there's just a permanent gap there, I guess. That's probably fine. Get ready for your 86th day here at Last Defense Academy. Give your lives to the invaders, I don't know. Today I'm working on the engine with Tsubasa again. Tsubasa's engine is looking like it might be done ahead of schedule. Though I doubt it has to do with anything with my assistance. She was expecting to be done by day 85, but it looks like it only take 2 or 3 more days. By the way, I casually struck up conversation. This is your second time making this engine, right? You said you failed last time. Did you already finish the part that gave you trouble last time? Oh, right. I guess I did explain it like that. Did I misunderstand something? Not exactly. I was just choosing my words carefully. It's my second time making one of these, but the last one didn't fail because it couldn't actually do it. What does that mean? In short, the problems I had were all mental. I didn't encounter any major obstacles or anything, but as it got closer to completion, I started to wonder if I could really make one as well as my grandpa could. And I'd be letting him down if it messed up after all the support he gave me. I just got more and more anxious and scared, and as I got closer to completing it, I froze. I got so insanely nauseous too. And then I just slid and said I got bored of it and gave up. Oh, Tsubasa's issue with nausea stemmed from all the expectations and pressure that she felt from all sides. The trauma corrupted the one thing that gave her peace. But I think it's going to be okay with this one. It's around this point in the project last time when I got overcome by nausea. But this time there's no sign of it at all. I feel like I'll finally be able to do what my old sad self couldn't. I see. Maybe I've gotten stronger too. We can do this. Yeah, we sure can. No matter where the chips may fall when it comes to love between Tsubasa and I, or whatever I decide to do going forward, I really, really want to see Tsubasa be able to finish this engine. I went out the main entrance and headed for the parking lot as usual. The blue sky filled my field of vision, a comfortable breeze just grazed my cheek. But the next moment, I felt a strange presence behind me. I quickly whirled around, only to see something that made me doubt my eyes. What? How? The invaders truly do resemble us in some ways. This is a commander? But how? We should have killed them all. Takumi, get away from him. Those words finally brought me to my senses. I quickly left back. How did he get on premises without the alarm sounding? Alarm? What are you talking about? Don't tell me he went straight through the undying flames. Are you alone? Usually the commanders bring their minions. I don't like them. They go against my principles. That woman is deranged for using them in battle. She ordered me to take this place out at once. I really wish to know who all of you are. I shall wait for you to prepare for battle. All will be understood when we cross weapons. With that, the commander turned away and put some distance between us. What's up with this guy? He's clearly different from the other commanders. Whatever's going on, let everyone know and we'll initiate the defensive battle ASAP. Skip the battle? Of course we do. Not bad, as expected from the slaughterers of this planet's heroes. What a powerful foe. It's hard to counter his moves. His attacks are certainly formidable, but our attacks are hardly doing anything to him. It seems like that may be his ability. That might be what got him through the wall of fire. We can't give up now. Keep going, everyone. Damn it, I hate work without pay. Let's make this quick. So this is it then. I get the gist of what you're all about. He's de-transformed. Why? Hold on, doesn't this give us an opening? We could get him now. Actually, my vision lurched. There's a loud thump. When I saw the great blue sky unfurled overhead, I realized what had happened to me. I've been beheaded. Takumi. The moment I heard Tsubasa's voice in the distance, my vision turned red, and while I was out, my whole world was enveloped in darkness. Finally, I could think again. How much time has gone by? My head ached as if it was being bludgeoned by a blunt instrument, and endlessly drawn-out agony suffocated me. And then, it all of a sudden eased up. I found myself awake. Takumi. Thank God you're awake. Are you okay? Yeah, just a little confused about what happened. And well, he suddenly laughed off your head. Of course, we brought you back with a rheumatic right away, but you weren't waking up, so we carried you back to bed. Have you been with me the whole time, Tsubasa? Yeah. I thought someone should stay with you just in case something happened. Wait, that's right. What happened to Dalexia? What happened to the fight after I was gone? After he killed you, he left. He said he'd be back soon. What do you mean? I have no idea, but I could tell you what he said before he left. According to what he said, Dalexia was the father of the Squad 1 commander of Mudroom. He wasn't looking to avenge his son, and everyone sensed there was some friction between him and Vixis. I see. How's everyone else doing? Because he's such a strong enemy, they're all working to think of a plan. They're in the cafeteria as we speak. If you're feeling okay, we should go too. Sure, okay. Oh dear, are you okay? Yep, all good. Anyways, have we come up with any good ideas for defeating Dalexia yet? Just now, actually. Let me hear it. I hate to repeat myself, but apparently Yugumu had been collecting blood samples from the commanders for research at some point during all of our previous battles. As a result, he'd successfully developed a poison that was only effective on invaders. So we're using that poison. A new and improved version, to be precise. I'll be tirelessly working on the new formula until Dalexia comes back. Yugumu, let me help. I'm not sure how useful I'd be, but still. It'd be quite hardening to have you as my assistant. What should the rest of us do? I don't mean to madden everyone, but all I can suggest is that you stay vigilant and prepare. Other than that, live your lives as usual, without regret. The day he comes back might be our final day alive. Without any guarantee we'd be able to win, we quietly went our separate ways. I went back to my room, but soon found myself with nothing to do. I decided to head to the parking lot as usual. I unchecked with Tsubasa to see whether we'd be continuing our work, but, unsurprisingly, she was already there, working away. I gave a quick hello and joined in. We've been through so much the last few days, so the vibe between us, well, it was obviously a little different. I was completely preoccupied with thoughts of Dalexia. Either Tsubasa was in the same situation or could sense what I was thinking. because we worked at a slower pace than usual. Why am I doing this whole romance thing anyways? I tried to push the thought back down. It wasn't the time to be thinking of this. It was too late to be asking this now. Way too late. I looked over at Tsubasa in hopes of clearing my mind with the small talk, but then, huh? It was so subtle, I thought I was seeing things, but the massive engine Tsubasa was working was tilted, or more accurately, tilting. I was certain that at this rate it would tip over and crush Tsubasa. Tsubasa didn't seem to have any ideas. Tsubasa, I stabbed my foot on the ground, trying to force something down my throat. Is everything alright? Yeah, there was not enough impact to mess up an engine like this. I was talking about you. Oh, right, I'm completely... Tsubasa, sorry, I'm getting a bit sick. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good now. Sorry, I must be stressed over the whole Dalexia thing. We should stop for the day. Good idea. She's nervous because of Dalexia. Fair enough. She'll be fine. Tomorrow's a new day. I repeated these reassurances in my head, knowing somewhere, deep down, that I was avoiding the reality of the situation. Up and out, the trip's time to rise and shine. Glory to the special defense unit, glory to all of mankind. I felt a strange tension, an ominous feeling. Why did Tsubasa throw up? She was doing so well. I know she said she was nervous because of Dalexia, but it could very well be because she was too close to me when she fell down. Whatever was causing it, it should be good now, right? Hey, you're at it early today. No easy or anxious feelings here. I tried to convince myself everything was okay as I greeted her as nonchalantly as I could. Good morning, sorry about all that mess yesterday. Over there at her station, Tsubasa responded to me rather plainly. She seemed fine. There really isn't anything for me to worry about. Are you okay? Sorry, stay there. I'd reflexively taken a step forward, but I moved back. Sorry, but I'm going to have to tell you something you really aren't going to want to hear. I know myself to know the real reason I'm getting sick. It's all your fault, Takumi. Maybe fault isn't the right word. I guess it's thanks to you. No, that's not quite right either. But you're the reason for sure. What do you mean? It's embarrassing, but I think I like you more than I did before. Honestly, I was nervous and nauseous being with you before, but it was never this strong. But the more I like you, the more nervous I get. And after what happened yesterday, it's just not stopping. Even being near you is... No way, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? What's the right answer when someone tells you that their affection for you is making them sick? I have no clue. All I can do is just give a half-hearted acknowledgement. Alright. I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize, but what should we do now? She's sick just being in the same room as me. We won't be able to work properly like this. It might even keep her from being able to finish the engine she started building as a means of proving herself that she's stronger now. I don't want that to happen. I want her to finish it no matter what. I want her to break free of her past. Which means my decision is clear. Let's stop working together. If there's anything I can do to help you with, I can work on it in my room. Absolutely not. Huh? I don't want to give up now. Not on this engine and not on you. But the enemy might have given up on one. Maybe even both of them. But I want to change. So let me keep doing things the way that we've been doing them. Are you going to be able to keep going though? Of course. I'm sure I'll feel nauseous, but that doesn't mean I can't work. Fine, I'm going to use my ace up my sleeve, my prize from our 25-meter swimming race. I get to make one demand of you. Why are you being so stubborn? I told you, right? I want to change. I mean, if that's what you want. I couldn't turn it down, not to mention she wants to change. The certainness of her demand proved that she'd already moved beyond the timid Tsubasa long ago in my eyes. All that was left was her to prove to herself that she'd changed. Happy ending in 10 more days. Alright, let's get to it. Huh, what happened to your glasses? Come on, this is so totally a thing. When a girl wears glasses, suddenly shows up without them, makes all the boys go crazy. I want to try it out myself. Alright. Alright, let's go for it for real now. Just kidding, Tsubasa actually gave me a general rundown already. I guess I just hope you can make best of the situation. Yeah, so long as she doesn't give up, I'll stick with her to the end. Good, but if all gets tough, let me know. I'm ready to be your support system. Why is everything so not going to plan right now? We got the former strongest commander, Dalexia, that girl who likes you so much it's making her throw up. So frustrating. I couldn't agree more. Well, that's life, isn't it? If everything went as planned, it'd be a total war. Well, that's what you have to believe if you want to get through that. Well then, on that note, love it or hate it, there's 10 days left. Work hard in both romance and war, okay? That's your only option, after all. Right. Work hard for the sake of mankind. Today was a fresh start, and Tsubasa and I went back to work. She fought the nausea caused by being in the same space as me. I felt so guilty knowing it was because of me, but I wasn't going to run away from it. So long as Tsubasa won't give up, I won't either. I steeled myself and kept working. Thanks for sticking by me. It probably doesn't feel so good to be told that you're making me throw up. I do feel a little guilty, but it's not bringing me down or anything. Plus, I know your nausea is because you like me. Really? Then that's great. Sorry. Don't be sorry. That's not going to be the last time. That's for sure. I thought about not telling you about it. I figured I could just hold it in. But I'm glad it did. I figured you'd be understanding, but still, I wasn't completely sure. I've been thinking a lot lately, and about how I'm really glad I started to... Sorry, I think I missed part of that. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll tell you later. I see. We've almost worked a full day together, and Tsubasa never threw up. Not even once. Sorry, I'm just moving my glasses stand since it keeps falling over. I'm kind of worried about damaging my glasses now that I already broke one. It wasn't from the glasses stand falling though. I went out for a run yesterday, like I do. Or like someone does. Or like I do, I guess. Okay, what the fuck? One of them actually just disappeared. And yeah, it just kind of broke when I went for my run. Not really sure why or how. Like I was just running, and then one of the lenses fell off. So I just stuffed it in my pockets and ran for the rest. Pretty crazy. Maybe Tsubasa has been putting in extra effort to keep me from getting hurt. She threw up 7 times today, maybe because she fought too hard, but didn't really slow her progress. I felt sad I couldn't comfort her by rubbing her back or anything, because I knew getting closer to her would just make her more nauseous. Oh, I had a similar experience. I was thrown up at a friend's house once after eating an edible. And then one of my other friends came over and started rubbing my back. But I wanted to tell him no, but I couldn't because I just kept throwing up. Maybe that's why I relate to Tsubasa. I left on my bed, awakened by the sudden blaring of the alarm. It's Alexia. He's finally here. I immediately flew out the door and ran as fast as I could to the war room. Is everyone ready? Are you ready? Is it Alexia? Yes, he walked right in. He brought plenty of lackeys with him, too. So that's why the alarm went off this time. He really intends to finish us, doesn't he? But it's pretty bold of him just to come straight in. It seems like he was waiting for morning to come. Enough about that. What about the poison? You and I managed to finish it. Thank goodness we spent all night working on it. Sweet, nice going, Nozomi. But how do we do it? Just put it in a bottle and chuck it? A primitive method like that might be good fun, but I've come up with a slightly more efficient method. We turn the poison into a gas and have him breathe it in. We've made a trap that we can place. We can position it and activate it anytime using a remote control. I'm going to find a place to set this. Once it's in place, I'll need you to get Alexia to stop near it. If we get him to stop there and activate it once, everyone's got some distance, we should be able to get him to inhale the poison. If that weakens him, we might be able to finally land some attacks. But considering how strong he is, this is going to be a pretty tough mission. So be it, we have to try. Well then, it's about time to get this done. Everyone, we have to win this. Forget about everything else and give it everything you got. It's time for a defensive battle. I'm prepared to die. Here we go, everyone. We have to stop them. Skip this battle? Of course. Who do you think I am? What is this? We freaking did it, guys. Take that. Let's mess him up. No, it's dangerous to counter right away. There's still gas lingering in the vicinity. Let's deal with the others then. Yeah, let's take them out. Defeat all enemies except the boss. Snake? Snake! Is this poison gas? Incredible. I never would have guessed there was a poison that could work on me. I underestimated you. Everyone, all together now. Looks like it's time to settle things once and for all. Who will survive, you and I? You or I? Let us see what the answer is. Every single time, it's always this guy. Well, sis, I didn't ask for reinforcements. I want to die. Kill me. You're seeking a place to die as well, then. How pitiful. So I've lost. The time of my destruction is upon me at last. I gave this battle everything I had. I have no regrets. A disgraceful end. Pitiful. Vexus stamped on the commander's desiccated corpse with a sneer. Damn it, everyone, prepare to attack. There's no need to rush. I don't intend to fight you yet. I'm preparing an event, a ritual, if you will, to usher in my ascension to godhood. A battle will take place then. What are you talking about? Be calm, the time is soon. Wait with bated breath so that you may behold my birth as the one true god. With that declaration, Vexus turned and left. Honestly, after seeing her walk away, I felt relieved. Okay, I'm gonna get some water. I felt an instinctive fear of her, so I was completely relieved when she left. My state of mind was all wrong. I'm Takumi Samino, the leader of the Special Defense Unit. I'm Takumi Samino, the leader of the Special Defense Unit.
Soin, 新しい朝がやってきたよ。最終防衛学園94日目の朝だ。さあ。
Oh, Tsubasa looks more distressed. You okay? Yeah, totally. Well, not exactly, but I could keep it down, if you're sure. I know this is out of the blue, but, Did you think we'd survive this long? I'm not sure. I didn't at all. I can't tell you how long I thought we'd last, but I figured I'd suddenly end up dead with the world suddenly going black around me. It was in the same headspace, honestly. Of course, I swore we'd all make it to day 100, but still, that doesn't mean I completely believe my own vow. But now that we're here, I feel like if we could do this, I think we might just make it after all. If we could defeat Vexus without losing anyone, if we can all return to the artificial satellite as friends, some of us remain close, others drifting apart, it'll feel just like a normal graduation is supposed to. In that case, how's your graduation project going? Think you'll have it done in time? Yeah, I think I'll make it. I don't mean to sound so casual about it, but it should be done by the day after tomorrow. It's finally happening. By the way, when we're done making this, I think I want to clearly define our relationship too. So the day after tomorrow, I think that'll be the final day of the Tsubasa chapter, so give it some thought. About your answer, I mean. Got it. This really is like graduation. We were preparing for the end of so many different things. Thank you for kindly attending this meeting. Please take a seat. I brought with you here today for our fourth meeting to discuss your romance with Tsubasa. What happened? Why are you being so formal? It's like beginning all over again. Come on, you big silly. We only have a few days left. It makes me feel like we gotta give this the dignity it deserves. We gotta sit up straight and get serious, you know? So that's why. As usual, Tsubasa told me everything that happened in the past 5 days. It was like so touching. This must be how parents feel, seeing their kids grow up. We may be like teachers for their students? Huh? What do you mean? Tsubasa has changed so much, don't you think? It's so rude of me to say this, but her basic attitude was always defeatist and scared. She seemed like the type to tap out in an instant, instead of fighting for what she wants, right? But now she doesn't want to give up on either becoming stronger or her romance with you. It's so wonderful. What's gotten into you? But well, I agree, she's changed for the better. Oh my, you sound so detached. You changed her, Takumi. She changed because of you. Oh, come on. It's absolutely true. You should be proud. Your relationship with her changed her for the better. And changing her means you've changed the world. The world? Now you're exaggerating. Okay, true. Anyways, do you know how you're going to respond to her confession? Just kidding. I won't ask you anything so insensitive anymore. I know you'll be thinking about it until the final hour. Yeah, you're right. Still, thank you. Huh? What's this all of a sudden? Are you unlocking a new secret route? Was that one of your options without me ever realizing it? No, but you've been a huge help, Moko. If you hadn't run this game for us, I doubt things would have worked out so nicely. I think everyone involved has gotten a lot of encouragement from you. Oh, stop. This is why I feel like a teacher close to graduation day. I'm trying to save my tears for the ceremony. I could tell Moko was trying to keep it light to hide her embarrassment, but it wasn't no jokes. I knew that a small part of her wanted to cry. Okay then, see you later, teacher. Yeah, and don't forget, it's not over till it's over. I should do it, Tsubasa muttered as she tightened the final screw. Is it done now? Yep, so long as it runs. I'm gonna test it right away. Do you want to watch? Yeah, of course. Okay then. Here it goes. She hovered her finger over a switch on the box and started to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She flicked the switch. Huh? No way. Yeah. It works. That's incredible. That means you did it, right? Yep, it was a huge success. Thank you. It's all because of you, Takumi. Come on. Actually, yeah. It's kind of beautiful. Yeah, I feel like it might just start tearing up. Finally, Tsubasa had defeated her old self. She had bravely taken on the challenge to see if this time she had the skills to complete the project. And now victory was all hers. Congratulations, Tsubasa. I'm feeling proud, and it wasn't even my project. Why's that? Don't ask me, Tsubasa, Takumi. But I think you know my fight isn't over yet. Yeah. Should I just go for it and confess? Yeah. Then here it goes. I feel like I'm just stating the obvious here, but I like you. I like you so much. Oh, wait. Oh. But the more time I spend with you, the more my feelings turned romantic. Tsubasa Kawana. She lacks self-confidence and she makes up for it with her incredible work ethic. Being around me makes her nauseous. It's a testament to how much she cares about me. The way I feel about Tsubasa is... I don't like her. Or I like her. I like her as just +1 endings, I think. Tsubasa, I like you too. Oh, please go out with me. Are you sure? I don't have anything to offer compared to everyone else, and I get sick when we're together. That doesn't matter to me. I like you, Tsubasa. Something wrong? Your chest is more muscular than I thought. Really? I'm just messing with you, trying to hide my embarrassment, I guess. What I really meant to say is... I like you more. No way, I like you the most. That would have made for a pretty childish answer, right? Instead of answering, I just looked at Tsubasa snuggling up to my chest. At the same time, she looked back at me. I thought about the dream, and I could tell she was thinking about it too. As if we were following a script, we moved in closer. Huh? I suddenly paused and asked her, how's your nausea? Now that you mentioned it, I don't feel anything. Maybe it's all better now. Just like that. Seems too good to be true. I don't know. Maybe it's the power of love. Oh, come on. More importantly, we were about to kiss, right? More importantly, huh? She was right. That's what mattered in the moment. Was it because I'd already done it in a dream? It was supposed to be my first kiss, but it didn't feel that way. I felt like I'd finally gone back to the place where I was always meant to be. Like the future that was always meant for me had finally become my reality. I was wondering if Tsubasa had chewed gum earlier in anticipation of this. My first kiss tasted like strawberries. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I thought she was gonna throw up in his mouth. Because, the guy who made the game has a throw up fetish. But I'm glad that he didn't. Oh shit. Start of the day is a bit too early. I'm sorry, Tsubasa, I just don't feel the same. Right, I see. I mean, it makes sense. Who wants a girl who pukes all the time? That's not it. That's not it at all. You just don't like me back? Sorry, that was really mean of me. Is everything alright? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. From what I could see, she was anything but that didn't change anything. It was out of my hands. Fully and completely. Thanks for all the memories, I guess. This is the end of our time together, but to me, I'll never forget you for the rest of my life. Thank you. Okay, well, this is really sorry, I was hoping I'd be able to keep it together while I said goodbye, but don't worry about it. I don't want to look any worse in your eyes, so can we call it here? Sure. I'll get going then. See you. Yeah, bye. If I knew things were going to end up like this, it would have been better just not to do it, but... Oh, did you forget something? Oh. Oh, my deepest condolences. Come on, Kyoshika, she didn't die or anything. No, that works. I feel dead inside anyways. What do you come here for anyways? We're here for you. We know your pain after all. I appreciate that, but I'm not really in the mood to talk to anyone right now. It's okay if we don't need to use words. What do you mean? Well, how do you like it? This is the luxurious massage technique of the Suzuki family. You're experiencing the shoulder blade ripper. Forget your shoulder blades. You probably feel like your whole mind's getting ripped down. And this is the Mechadori ultimate finishing move. So, Kikin, splitter of the scapula. I banished these stiff muscles. This actually feels a little too good. You call these stiff muscles, they've melted in our hands like putty. Pathetic. But Lady Kura, the spirit of the soreness, lives on. The vestiges of it linger deep inside. Destroy it, leave nothing behind. Just hold it. I'm giving 120%. Me too, my heart meter is max. Heart meter? It's so relaxing. It feels only this good because you worked so hard in the first place, Lady Tsubasa. You're holding a lot of tension, you must have been very nervous when you confessed. Oh, was it a pleasure bringing you tears? I'm even better at this than I thought. You're stuck with us until your whole body is soft and pliable. Have at you. Cry and wail until your heart content, until the deed is done. What's happening again? I was unconsciously trying to go back to my routine, but I didn't need to go see Tsubasa anymore. I didn't regret not choosing her, just like I didn't regret not choosing Kurura and Kiyoshika. I wasn't meant to choose her, to lie to myself and say I liked her when I didn't. That had been disrespectful not only to Tsubasa, but Kurura, Kiyoshika, and Moko too. I did the right thing. But... Tick-tock, tick-tock. There's that ticking again. It sounds like it was urging me to hurry. Like it was mockingly trying to tell me that it wasn't too late to change my mind. Unable to take it any longer, I quietly removed the batteries, and yet, in the back of my mind, I could still hear that damn ticking. Morning world, a fine morning upon us. Good morning world. Ohio, Sakai. Good morning world. Alright, let's get to it, our final interview. First of all, I want to say thank you for your hard work. Honestly, I never dreamed you would take this so seriously, Takumi. Juggling preparation for our defensive battles and the roller coaster of romance. The sense of responsibility knowing you had to respond to these girls' feelings. It must have been a lot. Well, I'm definitely exhausted, but I'll never regret this game as so long as I live. I feel truly blessed to have been your game master. But still. What was that dream all about anyways? Right, I started out that game because we interpreted the dream to mean one of the girls in it was destined for you, but now we just have to wonder what it really meant. Was it fair to say that you chose this outcome, right? Outcome? I mean, if you chose one of them, the dream would have tied you to her, and everything else would have been an obstacle to your rightful destiny. That's at least one way to interpret things, right? In that sense, you decided that the dream was nothing more than a dream. I see. It seems just like quibbling over semantics, but she had a point. What was that dream about anyways? I'm the reason I'm sitting here without any answers. Anyways, the reason you chose the situation is because you didn't fall in love, right? You rejected those girls because you didn't like them like that, right? Or it could be that despite how many times you denied it, you really do like Nozomi after all. Fuck! Reject Nozomi, come on. No, I don't. I don't like Nozomi in a romantic way, but then why? Kura, Kyoshika, Tsubasa are such good girls. Wait, no, you realized your feelings for one of them after you rejected them, didn't you? I knew it, that's exciting development you were hoping for, right? Fuck, why are you making so many options? No, I don't. So that's plus 3 endings. No, that's not it. Then what is it? That's just how things went. I didn't end up liking anyone romantically, so I didn't choose anyone. Am I weird or some kind of monster? No, that's just the human heart. There's nothing weird about liking or not liking someone. Honestly, it's exhausting. I don't regret the game, but I'm tired. Once I came out and said it, it's like the whole damn broke. I couldn't stop the words from coming out. I'll say this whole time I've been thinking, playing protagonist in a romance game while fighting invaders is completely insane. I have bigger things to be doing. How could I possibly sort out my feelings in a situation like this? Takumi? That's just like completely wore me down. It set my soul into my time. It took everything I had out of me. Why did I always have to be the one making a decision? It's so tiring. It's exhausting. I don't want you to bite your tongue off, so grit your teeth for me, okay? Huh? Yeah, why? Oh, where am I? Oh, you're finally up. You're in my room. What am I doing here? That doesn't matter. Just keep your mind empty. Stop thinking for a while. But I can't do that. It's okay. No one will blame you for taking a little break. You did great. You worked really hard. I was ashamed. I hurt those 3 girls because I didn't even understand my own feelings. What's wrong with me? Oh my, are you tearing up? Rest your head in my lap, okay? Yeah. There, you've been through so much. I'm just saying. Maybe there's a future out there where you chose me. Future where I chose Moko. What is she saying? But then again, does it even matter? Right now, honestly, I just don't want to think anymore. Is that an ending? You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's an ending? Consolation? 81. What if the mic is picking up like whenever I do this up and down motion on my chair? Oh my god, I knew it. Love always wins in the end, no matter what. Okay. Oh my god, who do you like? We're going to choose now that we're in the absolute final hour. Well, it's going to be a 4-way. It'll be like all of them. All three. Get your harm ending. I like all three of them. Excuse me? I can't pick one of them. I only realized it after my experiences with all of them. I like all three of them equally. I want to be with all three of the girls. Have you lost your mind? I refuse to accept such a disloyal decision. I heard everything. Well said, Sir Takumi. What are you talking about? We've been talking about this ourselves too. We were wondering if you'd be okay with the four of us being together, and after our discussion, we came to propose the idea with you. Right as we arrived, we heard you propose a similar idea, and Moko was berating you for it. Us in our dreams was hinting that this was in our prophecies. Are you guys sure about this? Yes, we're sure this is the best decision for us. No one will get hurt, and we all get what we want. It's the only way to do it. Although Sir Takumi's mental and physical burden will be 3 times as great. Well, someone as amazing as Takumi shouldn't have problems with that, right? Yeah, of course. I always subconsciously believed this was the best outcome. I just hadn't realized it was an option because of the social norms and ethics that I've been raised with. Bring on, I love all three of you. The power of romance will soar to 300%. I've been defeated. I had no idea your love was so big and twisted. I guess I have to reevaluate my sense of what's normal. I'll retrain my heart with this newfound realization. And in the end, we were happy. We defeated VXS without losing anyone and returned to the artificial satellite. There, the four of us built a happy family together. Of course, none of us had any precedent for a family like this. So we fought and we fought. But what we did have to guide us was our unwavering love. So long as our love never dies, I know the four of us can overcome any difficulty. How? What? Why am I on the ground? How could you suggest something as slimy as dating all three of them? You don't understand their feelings at all. You can't just make a mockery of these things, you know? Not love, not a young girl's heart. I won't let you disrespect them. That's funny. Romance route, living the dream. Okay, time for the bad ending. Or I guess that was the good ending. No, that was the bad ending, so this has to be the good ending, right? There's no way there's 2 bad endings, right? I don't know. Yeah, Moko's the ultimate gatekeeper. I still don't know. You don't know? I know it's against the rules to ask, but I want to think about it some more. This isn't the end. Who do I like? Who do I want to be fated with? I want to spend more time with them until I can figure it all out. So I want to keep this over this... What? Nothing. I think that's fine. You're right, Takumi. It might sound crazy come from me when I made the rules, but love isn't a game. I'll mean everything to those involved, so you should be willing to risk everything and keep moving forward till you find your one true love. My one true love. Thank you, I feel more determined now. That's good. Well then, I'd better not waste any time. What are you going to do? I'm going to talk to all 3 of them right now. I'm the only one who wants this. I'm sure all 3 of them will agree to it. They all like you so much that they're not going to let any rejected one stop them. I hope that's true. One last thing. If they all turn you down, come see your girl Moko. Luckily for you, I'm single and ready to mingle. Yeah, I'll think about that. So that's the Moko route, huh? I told Kurura, Kiyoshiko, Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria so we could talk. While they were confused by my suggestion at first, how pitiful, but if you insist, I don't mind hanging out again. I'm all for it. Next time I'm going to capture your heart through your stomach, Sir Takumi. I mean, honestly, I still have a lot of unresolved feelings, and I feel like having future plans will motivate me in our last battle. Thank you. They're really such great girls. I need to win this so I can enjoy a future with them. We need to win this. At last, the fated 99th day came in the place of the normal, usual morning announcement. The intruder alarm began blaring. She's here. I was strangely calm. I wasn't frightened nor excited. I'd already made up my mind long ago. Okay then, here it goes. I don't see VX on the monitor. Are we going to have to wait and see then? She's playing with us, drawing out this whole thing. Everyone, are you ready? This is our final battle. For my final act, I'll crush that vermin and spray her brain matter and viscera everywhere. Let's go. We're going to become the heroes of humanity and earn that sweet, easy life. I'm nervous, but I refuse to die in a place like this. I'm going to live on and do all the things I've ever wanted to do. This is the last time I get to bully these invaders. I'm going to have fun, befitting of the hell's favorite little demon prince. It's okay, we're going to win. I saw it in a vision. I'll give up my worthless, filthy life for all of you who were kind enough to befriend a creepy little piss stain like me. This is the last unwanted kill I will have to go through. After this, I can focus on murdering only the ones I truly want to go. Only murdering the ones I truly want out of mutual bloodlust. Yeah, it takes my special techniques. I'll show you why pro wrestling is the best in the world. I want to protect everyone. That's my decision. I'm going to trust in it and press on. We can do this. We'll find a way. This is our final defensive battle. That's... The Exodus was calmly walking towards us. The moment I saw her, my heart started to race like it never raced before. It was as if the hemoanima, the cryptic glow inside my body, was responding to her as she approached. Then she stopped right in front of us while we stood on guard. Don't think I'll grant you an easy death. Your power and the power of the second coming are all mine. I shall devour all. Wave 2 end. You've gotten so powerful. You better get a good taste. And what are you feeling right now is the power of our love. Here we go, everyone. Get her. And then Takumi kills her. We did it. We beat her, right? Congratulations, everyone. All that's left is to wait for our day 100 tomorrow. Oh, thank God. Humanity's wish is finally granted. This is the end of our throne school experience? And no one even died? No, I want a do-over. Where's the reset button? Cut it out. We're finally done fighting. I think this calls for a celebration. I don't think so. You're a nuisance when you're drunk. Then why don't we eat something sweet? Oh, that's a great idea. A tired mind and body needs sugar. And that settles it. We talked about everything that happened so far and what tomorrow would bring over cake. Cake had never tasted so sweet. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately. So this is attack mode. Quite the weapon. That thing's going to launch some kind of crazy attack when it counts down to 0, huh? We just hop in the escape pod and say goodbye before then. A fine plan if you ask me. But knowing this is the end, yeah, it's a little sad in a way. Graduating isn't the goal, it's the first step of a new journey. What are you talking about? Is that a wise saying from a great master? Grandmaster? That's a Moko original right there. I wanted to say something impressive at the end. Could have swear I heard it somewhere before though. Oh, whoever said it, they're right. This is the end of our 100 days, but our lives would soon begin anew after all. Our life after day 101, which we desperately fought for. Hey, pervert sword girl, keep away from Takumi. Lady Kuro, you must stop looking at Sir Takumi like a maiden and love yourself. Hey, you two, be nice to each other. This isn't that, you know. I'm trying to act all mature and unbothered for Takumi. You won't get away with this. Come on, that's not it. But she's right. We should all get along for now. We worked so hard. We're the Takumi Lovers Club after all, right? I get what you're trying to say, but I don't know about that name. Who raised you to have such a terrible naming sense? It's embarrassing for me too, so let's not go with that one. What? What's such a cute, great name? Even if you try to force me, I won't change it. We'll come up with a new one in the pod. Right, we have plenty of time, plenty of time. Who do I pick as our time unfolded? Think about it, ties my stomach into knots, but I'm happy to have the luxury to feel that kind of pain. I might even go as far as say I love it. Romance route, graduation day. Do I have feelings for Nozomi? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I constantly deny that my feelings were for my. I constantly denied that my feelings for her were romantic, but who was I fooling? I like Nozomi. I see. I really wish you'd said something sooner. Then I could have changed the game or stopped or something else even. I'm sorry. I only realized it myself because you asked just now. I was like, yeah, I really do like Nozomi, so we don't need to dwell on the what-ifs. I'm sorry. No, why would you be sorry, Moko? I feel like I would have caused you to repress your feelings with this little game. Come on. That could be true, but there's no sense in bringing it up now. The game might have repressed my feelings, but it was time for me to figure them out now. So you don't need to worry. Oh well, if you insist, then I won't. Please don't. But what are you going to do now? What am I going to do? I mean, about your feelings, already day 98. When we lose, our time here will be over after our next defensive battle. Are you okay with not telling her how you feel? Not confessing? But what is there to confess? I've hardly spent time with anyone else other than the contestants in this game this whole 100 days. I barely spent any time with Nozomi. You're saying there'd be no point in telling her because she wouldn't say yes. I mean, that's an uncharitable way to put it, but yeah. You're so unclosure to me. All three of those girls told me something after they confessed to you. That's that they were glad they told you how they felt, even if you turned them down. Not one of them said they wouldn't have said anything if they knew they wouldn't end up with you. But here's what I think. Every heart in love just wants to express itself. Of course, there are beautiful feelings of affection that are never confessed. But I'm certain that the hearts they belong to want to share them. What does your heart say to me? Are you sure it's not telling you to ask? It's not begging you to tell Nozomi? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure why I brushed off the question. My feelings for Nozomi were yearning to be revealed to her. I'm yearning to tell her how I feel. But, by the way, just once, I don't think you're going to have to worry about upsetting her, okay? She's just the goodest person as you are, Takumi, and surprisingly open-hearted. Thank you. I stood up after thanking her. Oh, where are you going? Isn't it obvious? To find Nozomi. Right, good luck out there, soldier. If I die out there, please pick up all my bones. You can trust your girl, Moko. So, what did you want to talk about? Nozomi? I knew more than anyone what I needed to say. But the words just weren't coming. Yeah, it says reluctant on his back. That's crazy. The feelings I wanted to express so badly were trapped in my throat. Is it something that's difficult to talk about? Should we try again later? Actually, it was my first time experiencing being on this side of the romantic interaction. I had no idea how terrifying it was to express these feelings to someone. Kuro, Kiyoshika, Tsubasa, all three of them managed to overcome the terror to tell me. I finally understood, but it's too late. That understanding nearly brought me to tears. Though through stinging eyes I spoke, Nozomi, I probably don't need to tell you what her response was. She apologized and said things were too sudden for her. We had to start as friends. If we survived these 100 days and got back to the satellite, we'd go out somewhere. So at least I succeeded in lining that up for myself after day 101. And so came the temporary ending to my life of romance. I calmly accepted how everything had ended because it was so logical. I was still glad I told her. My heart really did want her to know how I felt. Romance route, how I feel. Complete all romance route. Oh, so Kiyoshika is in romance. Magadori. Wait, shit. Kiyoshika Magadori. Sorry. Shizuhara. That's what I was thinking. Shizuhara. Anyways, I'm gonna end my stream for now. Maybe I'll stream more later. Maybe I'll probably stream tomorrow at the very least. Not sure how far I'll get tomorrow, but I'll stream tomorrow at least. For now, I'm gonna end the stream and go on to do